Hello. Sorry we're starting a little late today. I had to shower. Oh my gosh, cuz I had a room with a bunch of really gross puppies, so I had to shower all of the really wonderful puppy pee out of my hair and my skin. It was great. I really loved it. But yeah, how are you guys doing? I just realized I'm still playing my music. Oh my gosh, I saw that and I was like, they're connecting him to Breloom? Like, I'm sorry. What did the Pokemon have to do with all of this? Like, I'm sorry, but like, oh my god. Like, that's a stretch. You gotta love things. And we don't even know, like, he's innocent until proven guilty too. So like the fact that they're pulling all of these things out as well is like a whole thing. So I'm not gonna get into that as well. But like they're pulling Breloom into it. They're pulling freaking Breloom into it. Breloom? Okay. Oh, was I really gonna try and do this again? We are nothing if not foolhardy. Yeah, okay, might as well. Oh, using the first 3 Pokemon in it? Why? Just why? Wasn't there a guy I was supposed to fight? Okay, I guess I should make the first 3 fireproof. You are not fireproof. Maybe that would be the best order. Yippee! I'm also realizing that I can't hear the sound alerts on my end. Maybe I should see why I can't do that. Thank you for the drink water, Redeem. Is this the... Un momento. Oh, there we go. Let me try one real fast. Okay, well, I still didn't hear that, so that's cool. Hi, Scyther. How are you? Meanwhile, I'm just trying to see why I can't hear them. Okay, I guess I'll have that back off. You downloaded Honkai Star Rail? How have you been liking it? Okay, I probably shouldn't get too excited because it's one of my favorite games and I'm not trying to like influence you. But how have you been liking it? I guess I don't need to hear the sound alerts.
Hey Brenna, you should friend me on your stream account.
Why do you want to be friended on my stream account?
Cause it'll be fun.
I guess I should check if my audio setting is set to the right thing. Why is it set to default? Who did this to you?
Don't you hate it whenever people like chew with their mouth open, like really loud?
1 second. Maybe that's why we were having issues. Un momento. Oh wait, but I turned the other thing back off. Wait. Okay. I think we got it. Try again. Oh, okay, I heard it that time. It was very quiet on my end. Okay. Is it too quiet for you guys? No, you're fine. I'm just trying to figure out why I was just realizing that I couldn't hear the sound alerts and I was like, wait a minute. Let's try and do a longer one. There we go. You haven't started it yet because you haven't had the time, but you're excited to play it. Oh, I'm so happy for you! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Oh, please feel free to keep me updated. I love Honkai Star Rail. It is one of my favorite games of all time. And like, even if you do end up not liking it as a game, like 100% do feel free to like say that you don't like it. I will never judge you for saying you don't like it.
It's a baby. She went behind. Oh, there he is.
Hi, Ellie Belly.
There's so many of those you downloaded the first one. Yeah, totally understand.
I went to pet her and I accidentally scared her. Baby, I'm sorry.
Some jumped up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. So I want to guess if you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, oh, here's hoping that we don't die.
Oh, there's probably the only 4-star on my profile is Normal Freya. That's a puppet.
Hell yeah, brother. This is so easy, I think. Oh yeah, our HP ain't nothing. We're sliding down the hill. We're being defeated by a hill. No one saw that? Oh, got it. Okay, and the alerts could afford to be a little louder. Here, let me try that. Just do that real fast. Will you play? Hello? Yippee! There we go. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Yippee! Hi! My cat likes my sister better than me now. I'm so sad. Mela! Okay, I have to be so honest. Every time I see her boots, I think of that episode of SpongeBob where he had those like super squeaky boots. So I just think of the wah, 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 wah. I think she is just going through a phase. But like it also might just be because like my sister is home more. Oh, there it played the second yippee. But so every time I see Mela's boots, I just think of that one episode of SpongeBob with the super annoying squeaky boots where it just goes wah, 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 wah.
So you're the dope who picked a fight with Team Star. I don't know why you'd do something so stupid, and I don't care. You challenged us, so we'll beat you down. That's all there is to it. Prepare to get messed up. Where are you going?
Well, at least she's pretending she's cool. Torgu! Let's go, Autism. Let's beat him up.
Right here, right now. You're going down.
Yeah, sure, honey. That's what's gonna happen. Toxic spikes.
This move will torture till there ain't nothing but ash left.
Oh, that did hurt a bit.
That was for the rest of this
Sheeter squad? That is the stupidest sounding squad name I have ever heard in my fucking life. I'm sorry, you want me to take Sheeter seriously? Oh, I should have healed there. Thank you, Autism. Oh, he was burned. Ooh. Well. Goodbye, autism. You are a strong soldier. And I but a tiny fool. This music's bumping though. I kind of want to turn it up. Is that too loud for you guys? I think that's fine. Yeah. Apparently my autism is cured now, guys. It's dead. Okay, oh, that's why our fire moves are doing so much damage, because of the stupid sun. Duh. Why didn't I put 2 and 2 together? Okay, well, that was dumb. Okay. How about you get us like 2 seconds? Yeah. Sorry, Jocelyn. I kind of used you. Sorry. Oh, good. The harsh sunlight is freaking faded. Alright, now I just need you to hold down the fort for 2 seconds while I heal autism. Love loses. This is only her first Pokemon. Ugh. Why did I do this to myself? Okay. Now please? Okay, cool. Torkoal is dead. Now I think I have to fight her stupid fucking car. I ain't burned to a crisp just yet. Yeah, now yep, I have to fight her stupid fucking car. God, why did I hate it here. They could just send in their stupid cars to fight for them. Mela used Run Over. It was super effective. Okay, please tell me that was attack. Nope, it was fucking defense. Okay. Okay. Well. Toxic Spice don't work on this bitch motherfucker. Okay. Well, here's hoping he doesn't get one-shotted. Okay. Please, my son. Please. Have more than one brain cell, please, and don't die. What the fuck? Oh, the fuck. Oh, of course. What? And what? They're just everywhere. What do you mean? They're in specific spots, though. Yeah. You can look up a guide online. Shit. I don't know! They have cars! And that they can fight with them? And apparently, they're just like, fucking run you over with this. Did I tell you about how I fought the psychic type gym leader first?
How did you get up there?
Very carefully.
I thought the dragon fighting you first. You went to fight Pablo first.
Yeah, I fought the psychic type gym leader first. She's supposed to be like one of the second. She's supposed to be like the second to last thing you do at all in the game. Hi, Scyther. Opponent used run over. It was super effective. And then they keep running over my Pokemon as if I'm not gonna be upset about that. Bro, it's a hell. I'm running out of things I can heal my Pokemon with. Yeah, shit. Well, looks like we're gonna have to restock soon. Why can't they just let us fight a car, actually? This is so fucking dumb. I don't know! Why does he keep letting himself be run over? Why hasn't she run out of this stupid fucking move yet? Why are you burned again? I think I only had one of that. Oh no! Oh no! No, we have a second one. We're good. This is the other one. Clodsire, why do you keep letting yourself get run over? How much of this move does she have? She has to be running out, right? She has to run out eventually, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, we're so back, baby. We're so back. Never fucking mind. Never mind. I took the fucking bait like a fucking idiot. Never mind. Okay. Stop laughing at my suffering. My suffering is real. Why are you screeching at me now? Stupid heckin' hacker. Mm. Do you think a thunder wave will affect the car? Well, only way to find out is to try. For you, you were prepared. See, I could have been prepared, but that wouldn't have been funny. I wasn't even paying attention. Did it do anything? I'm gonna assume the answer was no. I'm just gonna hit Thunder Shock. No! Mm. Could you stop running over my Pokemon, actually? That would be much appreciated. I'm gonna send you my hospital bills after this. You're gonna owe me so much money. But only doing it to get the shiny Manaphy. Word. Honestly, I feel bad. Why did it do so much less outside of the... Because he hadn't done fucking Screech yet. I hate it here. You're gonna owe me so much money for Pokemon therapy. For running over my Pokemon like 8 times. Could you stop running over my Pokemon? Bro! How much of this move does she have? She cannot have unlimited, can she? Right? She's got to have a limited amount of this move, right? She cannot have unlimited amounts of this move. There has to be a limit, but how much of this move does she have? Sweetie's not gonna fucking listen to me. Will you? If I ask you very, very nicely? God fucking damn it, why are you burned? Sweetie, please? God damn it, Riverroom! I hate you! This is the first time Sweetie hasn't, like, bitten the shit out of me, and you're out here ruining it for me! Oh my god, I'm just literally feeding this Pokemon a full can of lemonade. What does this world become? I'm feeding her lemonada. Lemonade! Lemonada! Come on, dude. You gotta be running out of moves. Okay, Sweetie, I love you. I love you so much. Can you please bite the enemy and not me? Please? Oh, they burned her again. Please? And they keep avoiding the attack! What is this fucking bullshit?! She's listening to me! And I can't even tell her a good job because they keep avoiding it! What is this fucking bullshit fucking... Here, have a soda pop. You're being so good. I love you. You're being the best. You're being the bestest girl. Yeah. Whatever, I'm switching in autism. You don't deserve, sweetie. Could you stop running over my Pokemon? Could you stop burning the shit out of them too? What the fuck? I swear, I'm gonna have to revive another fucker just to... Because I'm gonna end... Seriously, how much of this move does she have? She shouldn't be allowed to have infinite. That should be illegal. The game devs are fucking idiots if they gave her unlimited amounts of this move. Oh, my Pokemon are super fucking underleveled. What do you mean? I went into this 100% underleveled. It was just like, yeah, I could do this. No, I cannot. What do we mean? I don't think he's using Overheat. He's using something else. I don't even know what it's called. Top of my head. Could you... Blazing Torque. Yeah. I don't know what Blazing Torque has. I feel like he's used enough. He's used enough, is what he's used. I know I need to level them up, okay? But, like, I'm not gonna just give up at this point. You know what I could do? Which would be super funny and baby girl of me. It would just be to close that so I wouldn't lose all of the, like, healing items that I've used and then just reopen it. I wasn't winning that battle. Are you fucking kidding me? What do you mean, hey? You don't have to leave. What do you mean shaking your head in disapproval? Okay, let's go level up our Pokemon and come back to this. It's not cheating. I mean, it is cheating. But like... Is it really, though? Because technically, I'm not supposed to level them up using, ban this sheep from this game for 500 years. Man! Because I'm not supposed to level up my Pokemon using, wild Pokemon is the thing. That was what the challenge is. So, which ones have I already done? I don't remember. So, I guess I'll go fight the K-pop idol wannabe. Have I been to this one yet? I haven't been to that one. Which one was the dark theme one? Was that him? So the only way I can level them up is by fighting other trainers and by yeah, by fighting other trainers. Okay, so I don't want to do that. I don't know why I closed the map. I gotta stop hitting buttons without thinking. Okay, so we need to set you as a destination. I don't know why I thought Mellow was the one that was the lowest level, because clearly I was wrong. I don't know why I thought anything, because I did this in the completely wrong order. You want to know the order that I did this in the first time I played through this? I did her first. So the first time I played through this game, I did her first. Oh, so she's next after him. Okay, so I did Petal first. Pretty sure that's her name. And then I literally went in a circle. So I did like her, and then I did the bug lady, and then I did this, and then I did him, and then I did this, and then I did him, and then I did Larry, and then I did this, and then I went up and did him, little fairy guy, and then I did her, and then I did him, and then I did this guy, and then I went over and did her, and then I did this, and then I did her, and then I did Mela, and then I did this guy, and then I did that. So I literally did them in like in a circle. Because the thing was, is when I did it the first time, I realized that there were all these drops, and I wanted to see like yeah. So and I did this, and I did this, and I did this. So, because I wanted to see, like, literally every part of the map the first time I played through it. And so, I misunderstood, because they're like, oh, you can do things in whatever order you want. So, like, I was like, oh. So, like, that means I could do whatever gym leader I want. So, like, whatever gym leader, it'll be, like, whatever level that I am, like, the lowest level. And then they'll, like, level up in the order that I do them in. No. The gym leaders still have an order. They still have an order. I did the 7th gym leader first. I did the 7th gym leader first. Bye, Scyther. So the rest of the game was very, very... So, like, getting to this gym was incredibly hard. Because, like, I literally struggled all the way to get up there. Because, like, the levels just, like, exponentially got harder and harder. And then I got to the gym. This gym was, like, the hardest gym ever. Because on my team, I literally just had... I don't remember what the second form... So, because, like, because I had... Whatever the cat's name is. Sprigatito. I had Sprigatito, whatever the secondary form of Sprigatito is, because I know it's not Meowscarada, because I don't think it was in Meowscarada yet. And then I had Fido, and I had those 2 Pokemon, and that was it on my team. I literally had 2 Pokemon on my team, and I fought the 7th gym leader. And I won with... And, like, the only reason I won was because I kept, like, healing and reviving between my 2 Pokemon. And they were, like, leveled up just enough that I was able to, like, cheese through it by, like, healing and constantly switching and reviving. Yeah, my team isn't leveled enough to do that with Mela. I would have to, like, go up a couple... I would have to have, like, a couple more levels to do that. So I could probably go over and, like, fight him, and then probably come back with Mela and win. But yeah, I won that battle with, my Pokemon so one of them was fainted, and the other one had literally 1 HP left when I won. And I was like, this game's gonna be awesome, because that was, like, a really tough battle. I'm looking forward to it. And then I found out that I beat the 7th gym leader first, and the rest of the game was so easy. And I was like, oh, never mind. So, yeah. Lesson learned, I guess. I keep wanting to set it as my target, and then I keep hitting the wrong button. Yeah, it was Jover. So at least I'm doing it in a semi-correct order this time. Oh, I got so much EXP from the gym leader. I got so much EXP. I didn't find out that she was the 7th gym leader until someone else told me.
Like, one of my friends who was also playing the game had to tell me that she was the 7th gym leader. I got so much EXP from her, though. She was great. She's, like, so great. It was awesome. I guess I could just go here. Yeah. I was like, it'll be fine. I love it. It's great. XP this. Where the heck am I going? Hey, you Pokemons. Hi, little sheep. Man, imagine if I found a pink one out there. I think I would actually cry. Because that would be me. I'm a little pink sheep, guys. Oh my god, the Bulbasaur. Yeah, why is Bulbasaur kicked up, actually? That's a little sus. Yurei, the student. Did I did not switch up who was up front. Oops. This new kid's really shaking things up. Hell yeah, brother. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a puppy. I was like, the fuck? Is this just a fluff? I guess I should go on the trail. The trail doesn't go the way I'm needing to go, though. Oh, that's so... I mean, it's easier to go along the path. 'Cause then I get EXP. We will follow the stupid yellow brick road because I need EXP from trainers. And trainers are along the stupid path. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. I love the ones that look like they're badly drawn. Those are amazing. And it looks like my food is here. So I will let my bad decision here. How about you guys come up with a game plan, but make it wrong answers only for how you would do this battle. And I will be right back. It'll probably only take me like 15 or 20 minutes at most, because I eat unhealthily fast. Eat the Shuppet?
I'm down. I'm down. I'm back. Alright. Eat the Shuppet, lie down and expose your Pokemons that can surrender. Local multiplayer games? So, I would have to, so like what would, like, what makes it different from a local multiplayer game versus like an online multiplayer game? I'm really terrible with like, okay, as someone who plays a lot of video games, I'm really terrible with like classifications of like what makes something a local multiplayer game versus something else. Like, I didn't know that MOBA stood for like multiple online player. Like, oh, local is like on that one console. Okay, so I would say I do play a lot of local multiplayer games. So like, I play a lot of Mario Party. So I play a shit ton of Mario Party. So like, I grew up playing like Mario Party 6, 7, and 8. And then Mario Party DS. And then of course right now, I have like Mario Party Jamboree. And then I also have like Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. And then Mario Kart Wii. And stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else I have specifically on the Switch that would be considered local multiplayer games. I don't think I have anything that would be considered like a local multiplayer game on my PC right now. But that's more just because like I've said, I haven't really had an opportunity to play a lot of like computer games growing up. So that's more just like a lack of knowing what to play. So it's not like I have a lack of interest, it's more just like I haven't had a lot of playing. I do know that I have, oh, what is that one game called that I have? It's the Cult of the Lamb, I think is what it's called. I have it on Switch. Grassy terrain. What does that do? What do you do? Actually, that'd be really good. Actually, that'd probably be better than Flail. I probably have other ones that I'm forgetting. I know I grew up playing a lot of Skylanders. Which was like, that was a 2-player game. Oh my gosh. I haven't played that in a while. I know my siblings and I stopped playing after they released the car parts because we didn't want to collect the car bits because, well, because, like, we already were, like, starting to lose interest once they released, like, I think it was called Trap Team. Just because, like, the traps didn't really work as well as, like, they had advertised. And, like, you know, it was slowly becoming less about, like, the story, which was what we were interested in for, like, why we were into Skylanders. It was becoming more about, like, how much can we get people to, like, buy the Skylanders to like sell, and you know, you're kind of like, you know, we're not gonna spend all this money just to buy a bunch of like Skylanders and cars. I don't know if they're still making Skylanders anymore even. But like oh my gosh, we were so obsessed with Skylanders. So we collected, I know for like the first game, we literally collected all of the Skylanders that are available. And potentially, I don't know about like any of the other games. I know we collected most, if not all of the Skylanders for the second game as well. By the third game we had started, which was, I believe, Swap Force. I believe Swap Force was the third one. We had started to lose a little bit of steam with it, so I know we have all of the swapped characters from it, and then we collected some of the, like, interesting characters that we liked, but we didn't go out of our way to collect every single character from it. But I know, like, we were still really interested in Skylanders, and then we got Trap Team, and I know Trap Team is where we really fell off. Like, we collected some of them, but like I said, like, we got into it, and like the mechanics of it just didn't really work very well, and we were like, well, we don't really want to get more of this because the originals don't really work very well. Drink more glurp. It's a wacky Olympic kind of game with purposely bad controls. Okay, I've also been seeing, okay, so I'll write that down because that sounds hilarious, because I feel like me trying to play a game that has really bad controls would just be, like, hilarious. But I've also been seeing Jaw play, oh, I can't remember what it's called. Is it called Unaccessible? It's that game where, like, the character's stuck in the wheelchair, and you're trying to get, like, insurance to get a better wheelchair, or, like, to get a new wheelchair. And, like, the game also has purposely bad controls, and so it's supposed to be, like, a getting over it type of game, but, like, you're stuck in a wheelchair. Oh my gosh. It looks hilarious, but I feel like I'd be super bad at it, because, like, you know, drink more glurp. But yeah, I play a lot of local multiplayer games. Those were kind of my bread and butter growing up. But yeah, we played so much Skylanders. We still have all of our Skylanders collected. Oh my gosh. My brothers and I were literally, like, territorial over our Skylanders. Like, we would get them for, like, Christmas. And, like, oh my gosh. My first Skylander, I don't even remember, what was her name? Like, I still have, like, I still have her pictured in my head. Let me see if I can look her up. Original characters list. Oh my gosh, they still have a poster of it. Okay, so she was a wind character. I can't read this tiny ass font. Let me... Sonic Boom. That was her name. My first character was Sonic Boom. Let me show this terrible infographic. Okay. These were the original Skylanders characters. And my first character was Sonic Boom, which is down in, like, okay, so it's all the way at the bottom, which is where the wind characters are, and it was the third from the left. That was mine. And her whole thing was that, so she could lay eggs that could make little babies that were little replicas of her, and that when you leveled her up and, like, leveled up her skill, it could increase how many of the little babies that she could make, and they could attack, like, the monster enemies. So, like, and they were named, like, after, like, phrases. So, like, one of them was, like, three's a crowd, so you could have, like, 3 babies, and another one was, like, now I'm not gonna remember. But, you know, like, 2's a party, 3's a crowd. What do you mean, of course mine was Sonic Boom? What do you mean by that, Taurus? Explain to me in explicit detail what you mean by that. What do you mean? Yeah, her power was lack of well, but the thing was that there wasn't a guy in it. She would just lay eggs, and it was basically like it was basically like asexual reproduction because they would just be like reproduction. She makes babies. You tend to like those characters. Leave me alone. It would basically be asexual reproduction because they would just be exact replicas of her, but like baby form. But yeah, her power was lack of protection. So that was one of mine, and then the other one of mine that I know for a fact was mine that I got was one of the undead characters, and her name was Hex. So it's in the second row, all the way on. So all the way on the right, those 4 characters are the undead. Yeah, like Godzilla, the terrible '90s Godzilla movie, exactly. So so on the undead, she's all the way on the left, Hex. So I don't remember exactly what her powers were. All the undead characters basically were just like they died and then they came back. But Hex's powers were basically like she was basically like a witch. But I'm gonna be so honest. I used Sonic Boom more than I used Hex. Like I had those were my 2 characters, but I always used Sonic Boom. Like I loved Hex, but like out of the 2 of them, like if I had to pick between them, I was using Sonic Boom. The only character you had was the undead dragon. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to see, because I don't think I had any of the other characters even. Like, I wanted, like, my brothers had, like, because we had all of them. And, like, my brothers had so many of them. I think at one point, like, one of my brothers, like, traded me, the earth type dragon. Well, traded. He gave it to me because he felt bad that I had so few because I only had 2 of them, and he felt bad for me because he had like literally all of them because like of all my siblings, like they literally had all of them, and he got like Cinder. She's from the Spyro franchise. Which one is? Yeah, because to be fair, Spyro is a character in this. I think this is a spin-off from the Spyro's Adventure franchise. Because Spyro is a character in this. He's like one of the magic characters. Oh, your store only sold 3. They wouldn't get anything other than that because we were a small area. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. But like, yeah, I think at one point, because I had those 2, and then at one point I eventually had 3 because I eventually had Bash, and that was it. Like I only had those 3. Like that was it. And then I want to see. One second. I'm trying to see if I remember which ones from Skylanders Giants I had. God, am I gonna be able to read that? Oh. No, I just wanted the picture, you dummy dums. Here we go. Okay, so for Giants, I had Ningini, and she was really cool because she was a genie that was trapped in a bottle, because that was her whole thing. And then I think I had Hot Dog. He was a little lava dog. He was awesome. And then I had Tree Rex. And he was cool because he was cool because he was just a big tree. I was like, look at him, he's a big tree. Okay, I was so obsessed. I wanted the new Sonic Boom version because it had one of her babies on it, but I never got it because we already had a version of like Sonic, because I already had a version of Sonic Boom, and my parents were like, you already have a version of Sonic Boom, we won't get it for you. And I was like, but it has her baby on it. So sad childhood that I never got. And then I also had Sprocket, I think. And she was cool because she was a super smart engineering lady. And those are the only ones I had from. I got more from this area than I did from the last game. That was really funny. And then I think it was mostly because like I played this game more than my brothers did. I got really into Skylanders Giants. Like I played it over and over and over again. So I just ended up getting more of them than my brothers did. Cuz they're like, "We don't care that much." And I was like, "I care. I love this game." But what was really nice is that like you could use the Skylanders from like the first game in the second game. So like, you know, you didn't, so obviously we wouldn't like rebuy ones if we already had them. And then I think it was Swap Force was the third game. I'm almost positive this was the third game. This is the one I remember the most. Where's open image? There we go. Yeah, these characters I recognize because I don't remember much from Trap Team because I didn't play Trap Team that much. Excuse me. Okay, and then from this game, I had Firecracken, who was really cool because he was like, okay, so he's based off of like the Chinese, what is it called? So like when they celebrate in like the Chinese dragon costume, he's based off of like that. And like when he attacks little, remember the problematic robot chicken skit about Trap Team? Oh my gosh, I don't think I watched that. Because I'm going to be, yeah, Lunar New Year. I couldn't remember if it was Lunar New Year or if it was Chinese New Year, but I guess it would be Lunar New Year. Yeah. But what was really cool was whenever he moved and whenever he attacked, fireworks would go off. He was awesome. I'm gonna be honest, I never watched Robot Chicken. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I watched them. So I had him. And then I had Star Strike. And then I had Roller Brawl, who I was obsessed with because she was so pretty. And she was also on roller skates. Yes, we are in the year of the snake, which is also the year that it's the same year that I was born. So I was born in the year of the snake. FYI, in case anyone wanted that fun tidbit. Trying to remember what other ones I had. I know I had Roller Brawl. I think I also had Trap Shadow. I think I think I had Star Strike and Trap Shadow. I know I had Roller Brawl. And then I think I had Scratch. And I think that was it. Yeah, that's that's what I've heard. I've heard that Robot Chicken can are either they're really hit or they really miss. So I never watched it. Stink Bomb. I had Stink Bomb. Stink Bomb was mine. I don't think I had but I had Trap Shadow too. I ended up with a lot of the Swap Force characters, weirdly enough. Because I had Firecracken, Trap Shadow, and Stink Bomb. I guess that's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Yeah. Yeah, Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, I'm just talking about I'm just showing off the different Skylanders I had. or I'm just showing off. I'm mostly just talking about the different Skylanders I had. Because I got off on a tangent. Let's see if there was even any Skylanders I had on Trap Team. Because I don't even remember playing Trap Team. So I'm going to be honest, I would be surprised if I even had any of these characters. I had Funny Bone. I remember him. I had Funny Bone. I loved Funny Bone. And I only wanted him because his name was Funny Bone. That was the only reason. I was like, his name is Funny Bone. I must have him. And I don't think I had any of the other characters. I don't think I cared. Like, I think they, like there was some that I could see myself, like, oh, these are cool. Like, especially, like, the little minis. Like, I could see, like, oh, like, these are cool. Like, they're minis of, like, characters that I had. But, like, I just did not care that much about Trap Team. Especially because, like, the traps didn't work that well. Because basically how it was supposed to work, for anyone who didn't play Trap Team, you had a bunch of these little trap crystals, and you had, like, a portal. Like, so, like, you had the portal where your Skylanders went. And then you had, like... Oh, the Invader Zimviate. Is that why his voice seemed so familiar? Oh my god. So many things just clicked in my head suddenly. Okay, so the first game was good. I enjoyed the second game. The third game was good, was fine for what it was. I enjoyed the third game. I thought it was fine. The fourth game was just not fun, and the reason it wasn't fun was because the main mechanic that they were, like, selling didn't work. And, like, the thing is that, like, or at least, like, if it did work, it took so long to make it work that it just, like, almost didn't seem worth it. Because, like, so the main thing about it was, like, the Trap Team, the main gimmick of it was, like, you trapped enemies in, like, the little crystals, right? So, like, they had, like... Can I even find... One second. Yeah, so, like, you had, like, these, like, crystals. And, like, these were what you trapped, like, the enemies in. And there was, like, these too. So, like, you had, like, these... And, like, there was, like, in the portal, you had, like, a specific area to, like, put the crystals in. And so, like, you put the crystal in to, like, the slot when, like, so, like, you would defeat there was, like, specific enemies that when you defeated them... Oh my gosh, what is in my throat? Drinking water. So, like, a specific, like, screen would show up to be like, oh, do you want to trap the enemy? And, like, you could put the little crystal in, and then, like, and then it would show an animation where, like, the enemy would get trapped into the crystal. But the thing is that unless you put the crystal in a very specific way, unless you clicked it all the way in, the animation wouldn't work. And, like, then the enemy wouldn't get trapped. And the thing is that you also had, like, a specific amount of time, I believe, to get the crystal in. And then if you didn't get it in, it would just, like, bypass it entirely. So it would just get to the point where you're like, unless you really wanted a specific enemy into, like, the trap. It was either that or, like, it was either that or like you had to like go out of your way to bypass it if you didn't want it. I can't remember which. I just remember it was really annoying to get the crystals to work, and it was really stupid. And half the time I was like, I would rather just not deal with this. Like, it was like a whole extra like step, and I was like, it was just more fun to like, because like the thing is, at least with like the swap force, like at least it was fun because like, oh, you can use multiple elements at once. Like that was something that was really fun and an innovative idea. This was just like, this I just thought was stupid. I was like, why? And then, and like it didn't even work properly, and I was like, I don't want to use enemies to fight. Like, and then the enemies that you were able to use weren't even like that interesting. Like the only thing that was interesting was that you could trap like chaos. That was the only interesting villain that. And then the thing was is that you had to have like a specific crystal, I think, for chaos. Ugh, it was so stupid. And then wasn't there one after Trap Team? What was it called? With the cars. I don't even remember what it was called. I didn't care. I didn't care at that point. Superchargers. Because I didn't care at that point, so. See, like at this point. Oh my gosh. Load, 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 load. Okay, that image isn't loading. Give me a new image then. Patrick Warburton was Flynn. Kronks VA. Oh my gosh, they literally got amazing talent for this game. I'm glad to hear it, honestly, because the games were good for what they were until like, because honestly, Trap Team and afterwards is when the game started to feel like they were just cash grabs, and that's what started to upset me about the games. Because like the thing was is that like the first 3 games, like yes, obviously sequels are going to not like not always, but sequels will in most cases, yes, sequels will like not be as good as the original, whether that's like a nostalgia factor or because like it's not an original idea or whatever, or because you're like, you know, trying something new or what have you. Like, not always, obviously. There are some times where sequels are better than the original and what have you, but a lot of the times when there is a sequel, especially in games, the sequel is usually like just about the same quality or slightly less quality than the first game with games like this, which is fine. I enjoyed playing both games. I liked them a lot. Just show me. I just want to show people the stupid fucking cars, okay? I just want to show people how mad these cars made me. They made tier lists for the stupid cars. Ugh. If you would load the image. Oh, that didn't help. Okay. Firefox, shut your mouth. Shut the hell your mouth. Why are these images so small? Okay, I mean, yes, it was always a cash grab. It was always a cash grab. Yeah, it was always a cash grab. The money was in the toys. It was just a cash grab that outstayed its welcome. And it was a cash grab that, like, it got to the point where, like, they were putting more effort into, like, more effort into making you spend more money to, like, collect things than they were putting into, like, the story. And I was like, why? Like, who wants to spend money on a toy if there's no substance behind the toy? You know what I mean? Can I just have an image with, like, a couple of them, please? I want to show them why I'm so angry, but none of these are good images. Show me this stupid poster. How do they determine who to put in Skylanders? That is a good question. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the games had stayed decent, because in my personal opinion, I thought the games were good up until after Swap Force. Because I thought the first 3 games were very good games. I enjoyed them thoroughly. I played them all multiple times through. Like, they were very huge hyperfixations in my life. And then I got to Trap Team, and it was literally like a huge nosedive in quality. Here we go. Literally, look at this. You have to buy a character and then a car, and I think you had to buy the character and the car separately, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I guess they sold them together. But there was some... I don't think Rayman was ever in Skylander. Yeah, I do think... I wouldn't be surprised if most of them were Skylanders originals. I do know... I think there was a couple characters from Spyro's Adventure, but... Oh no, they did not have to do with old video games. Most of them were like original characters. Like, they would come up with their own characters. These are all like Skylanders. Like, the Skylanders are like their own originals. Yeah, like, no, see this shit? They would sell the character by themselves. So, like, okay. So, like, you saw that okay, so you see, okay. This is why I was also so mad about it. So, you would see this, okay, so you see this poster. So, you would have to buy the character and then the car separately. And that was why I was so fucking pissed about it. Let me see if there are any other packs. See, like, cause the one that was up here, that had like this is a 3-pack. Ugh. That's why I was so pissed about it. You had to buy everything, like, separately, and I was like, ugh. See? Another character. You would have to buy them by themselves. Ugh. So, like... And I'm pretty sure there was, like, a specific character and a specific car that they would have. Like, I think you could technically mix and match, but they would have, like, a specific character and a specific car that they would go with. Ugh. It's so dumb. I don't even know the people on... I don't even know the characters. I don't even know the characters that are on this stupid poster, because they won't show me a decent photo of this poster that's not like wrinkled. Okay, or that's like the smallest thing on the planet. That's cool. Anyway. But yeah, I was just like, and that is why we stopped playing Skylanders. How dare you disable my metal claw? My big meaty claws. Yeah, the first couple of games were good. I do miss the first couple of games. I have no idea if they even bothered to make another game after the racing game. No clue. Oh, whoopies. But yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, most of the characters were Skylanders originals. Okay, monkey. Running into me. And if any of the characters weren't Skylanders originals, they were from, like, Spyro's Adventure. Wow, I got yogurt. Anyway, I hope people liked my miniature rant on Skylanders and why the later games were absolutely upsetting. Oh, originally the game was called Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Oh. That makes sense. I think he was one of the characters that they originally give with you in the, like, when you bought the game. Cause you got, I think you got him, and then you got, man, I'm not gonna remember their names. But you got him, and then the little fish guy with the fish hook, and then Trigger Happy. I remember Trigger Happy. I love that little dude. And those were the three that you got with the original game. I have never played Banjo and Kazooie, which I hope isn't sacrilegious to you people. Unless you count Smash Bros, which I certainly wouldn't count as playing the games. I'm just finishing my snack in my lap. I think he's cool. Oh, there's a Pokeball over there. I should go get that. I could amaze you with how many games I haven't played. So a lot of them are only Spyro characters on a technicality, but as far as you can tell, the only characters that predate Skylanders are Spyro, Cinder, Dark Spyro, Sparks the Dragonfly, and Malfor. Oh. Good to know. I love that. They're only Spyro characters on a technicality. If you want in, go upstairs. If you were just let outside, go potty. Oh my gosh, my dogs are trying to convince me that they've been outside forever. They should be let inside immediately. His backpacker design looks like he wants to sell you Weedy Grew in his parents' basement. It's freshly grown weed, you know? Sorry I asked. You know, he kind of looks like a dude who doesn't know what deodorant is. Or uses weed as his deodorant. And I don't know which would be worse. Guys, would you go to the bathroom? And stop asking me to let you in until after you've gone to the bathroom. My dogs think that it's like a cheat code when they're let outside. If they just come right to the downstairs door, they're like, let me in, let me in. I promise I've gone to the bathroom. I'm like, no, you have not. You have not gone to the bathroom yet. I only did this because I needed the be able to use that on my map. I prefer the sandwich method. Why are you rotototoing me? Yo, Garib! So from what I gather, seems like the Open Sky Titan lives somewhere up on this mountain, and I'm gonna have to pass it because I am not a high enough level for it. But there are all these crazy boulders raining down from the mountain too. It's gonna be a little tricky to stand around and look for the Titan while dodging all those. I think you'll be sent flying if you get hit by a falling boulder. Maybe you could power your way through the top of that brood of yours. I could. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to keep walking. I'm gonna have to go. Actually, I'm gonna have to go a little past it. Because unfortunately, I am not a high enough level to fight that Titan for you, dude. So I will come back. Because Arven is my favorite. I love him. I love him so, so much. If you win what? Did you not realize Of Mice and Men is only 107 pages? It's not a very long book. If I win, you've got to buy my CD. I mean, if it's cheap, I'll just buy it from you now. I love CDs. I collect them. Miri is a musician. Meow. I mean, you could have just checked. Silly. What? No one buys CDs anymore. I buy CDs! What do you mean? That's a lie! I literally collect CDs. I purposely go out of my way to buy CDs because I love CDs. Do you realize how hard it was to buy a CD player that actually plays CDs in today's age? It was so frustrating. Especially because, like, I wanted one specifically that didn't have, like, an open, like, yeah, exactly, like, physical media is forever. And I wanted one specifically. I heard you. Do I care enough, though? But, like, I specifically wanted one that didn't have, like, an open top. Because, like, most people who buy CD players want one that, like, looks nice and, like, displays their CDs while they're playing. But the thing is that, like, I didn't want that because, like, I have animals and I didn't want, like, my pets to, like, mess with my CDs when I wasn't playing them. And I'm like, no, I didn't want, the CD to, like, come flinging out if I didn't put it in correctly. I'm like, no, I want to put my CD in. I want it to be in there securely, and I want the CD player to play CDs, and like that's it. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. I wanted to play CDs. And do you realize how hard it was to find a CD player that wasn't like an open top CD that like was there to show off like the CD? That like, because there are so many that like didn't have like a covering for the CD that were like to look pretty to show off the CD, and I'm like, I can't have that. My cats will scratch my fucking CDs, and I do not want that. Ugh, but yeah. It was so hard to find something so simple. I'm like, it was like the simplest request. A CD player. And it was almost impossible to find. Okay. Just self-destruct then. Rude. Free points then, I guess. Thanks. Ooh, Electro Ball. Ooh. This might actually be better than Takedown. Bye! Go back upstairs! You know who let you out? Yeah. Honestly, like, we did eventually find one, and, like, I'm really happy with the CD player that we have, but, like, it just made me miss my old CD player, because, like, the old CD player that I had, like, I got when I was, like, really young, and I had it for, like, a super long while, and the only reason that I was getting a new one was because, like, it had literally stopped working. But, like, I got that when I was, like, okay, so my first CD player that I ever had was, like, a princess-themed one that I got when I was, like, really little. And I had that for, like, ever. And then that one, like, broke and stopped playing CDs properly. So, like, my parents upgraded me to, like, an official, like, adult CD player that was, like, a black one. And it also, at the time, was really cool because it was also able, like, you were able to, like, plug your phone slash CD or slash iPod into it because it had, like, the old, like, lightning cable attachment into it, so you could, like, plug your phone into it. Like, that's how old that fucking CD player was. It had, like, the old, like, the long ways iPod like plug-in, like the really like the long one. Holy shit, I feel old just admitting that. Oh my god. I mean, she has speed going up. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, and then that thing finally kicked the bucket and like stopped working. And I was so sad because I had that for like ever. And like finding a replacement took for... Yeah, I know. We're not even that old, but like admitting that my CD player before the one now had a iPod attachment, like the long lightning cable attachment, that makes me feel old. Yeah, Electro Ball is better with faster Pokemon, but she has her nature increases her speed. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Can my dogs go upstairs? That was peak when we were younger. It was so cool. You don't understand. All of my friends were so jealous. Thanks to Dan Denial, I'll be young forever. Like, all my friends were so jealous because, like, I had a CD player that you could plug your iPod into, so they always wanted to come over to my house because, like, you could plug your iPod into my CD player and play our tunes from iTunes. It was so cool. It was so cool. Like I was hip. I was ahead of the times. I don't remember what typing this Pokemon is. Well, we'll just flip them in. Can you go away? Don't play rough with my Pokemon. Yeah, okay, I have a CD player that I can plug into my PC, and I have that from when and I have that from like college, because I think it actually came with my printer. Funnily enough, they were like, "Oh, you bought a printer? Have a CD player." And I was like, "Okay." I wasn't gonna say no to a free CD player. So, you know, it's cool. I watched the first 2 Sonic movies on this PC. It was pretty awesome. Luxio. 1 second. Brain. Load. Oh, my ground type is on 9 HP! I know! Isn't that the most 2000, like... I think it was when I bought my it was an HP printer too. It was so funny. I was like, okay, alright. This will probably be fine. Whatever, love wins. Actually, love loses most battles I throw her into, but that's besides the point. Was that Electro Ball? Yes, it was small. Yeah. I think it looks better at Oris, surprisingly. To be fair, Oris, it looks better on the DS. Pretty... Steel Pack? Okay, Luxio avoided the attack. What does it matter? Okay. Okay. Who gave Luxio fucking fire fangs? Excuse you. Give me some of that back. Give me that shit back. Go back upstairs if you want inside so bad. You were let out upstairs. Go back upstairs to the porch. Ugh, why didn't that kill him? Well... Love loses once again. This is unfortunate. And Luxio's gonna... God damn it! Well, I need to make even stronger TMs. Maybe you just need to be better at battling. Have you ever thought about that, man? Okay. Where's a flat surface so I can picnic real fast? Ugh. Okay, I'm closing the stupid fucking curtain. Go back upstairs. Okay, where are you at? She has a heart! Maybe she'll stop biting me finally. He didn't give me how many hearts he has. Rude. Oh my gosh, why do I have so many apples? And so many bananas? Who? Oh my god, this is gonna be the most disgusting sandwich ever. Okay, so we have potato tortilla, apple, banana, prosciutto, cheese, and I guess more apple. Alright, I guess we'll put olive oil, and then yogurt and whipped cream. Alright. Bone apple teeth. You know, they just call it a delicious original each time. I don't think they know the meaning of delicious. I'll just put all of the like meat and cheese on one side and then all the fruit on another side. I think that's the only way to save this. This sandwich scares you? Why ever do you say that? It's fine. It'll taste fine. Bone apple tea. The Skylanders tangent got you on a Spyro tangent over here. Did you know that while most often voiced by Tom Kenny, that during the 2006 reboot games for Spyro, Spyro was voiced by Elijah Wood? I did not know that. That is fascinating. That is actually cool. It's crazy. Okay. Eat up, babies. Oh, they're eating it from the apple end. I'm so sorry. Well, at least it's sweet. I love how all my Pokemon are just like, eat up, nom 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 nom. A tasty Gareep original. Alright, I gotta let these stupid dogs in because they don't realize that they have to go upstairs to be let in because they're idiots. And David freaking Spade was Sparks the Dragonfly? He was? Joe Dirt himself? Damn. What kind of world are we living in, man? What kind of crazy ass world are we living in? Yay, maybe Sweetie will stop trying to bite the shit out of me every time I look at her. Am I able to wash you? Yay! It's bath time. Bath time for little babies who hate me. Yay! But she is listening to me, which is more than I thought I would get, so I will take it. I cannot see him. This is the most devastating moment in my life. I'm supposed to be bathing him and I can't even see the boy. There we go. I can see him, the lad. You know, do your Pokemon actually accumulate dirt, or is that just like a myth? Or do I just wash my Pokemon too frequently to accumulate dirt? Oh my god, that was adorable. Smoliv. They were conversing. It looks like they traded out multiple VAs for characters. For multiple characters in the sequels, like Wayne Brady, who's lining it anyway, for Sparks and Dawn of the Dragon, but David Spade was not something I could have prepared for. Yeah, I don't think anyone would be prepared for David Spade. Like, I don't think anyone could be prepared for that, honestly. Dirty boy. Get bath. Wow. Okay, have we kept it family friendly? Good. The basket is empty. Ba-da-da-da. Okay. And then we'll reset up the picnic so I can check on Love. I don't know how she's doing. Oh, she's still got like 4 hearts. She's good. Wait, I want to... Wait, I need to bathe you. Yeah. There you go. Oh my god, she's so cute! Okay. Now that everyone's had a bath. Yeah, thank you, sweetie. I love you. Yippee! Okay, where am I going? Right. We're going off to go fight this dude, because I fail... Well, because Mel is too high level for me. Uh-huh. Nah, you're good. Okay, so... is there anyone down that path, though, that I could fight? Guess I'll just keep an eye out. Da, 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 da. Also, Cinder never kept a VA, even in the game she premiered in. Odd for such an important character in that trilogy. Oh, so she just kept having, like... So she kept, like, switching VAs? That's weird. Yeah, because that is weird, because she's a really... Because... Isn't she, like, a super important character in... like the Spyro games? I haven't played the Spyro games either, but like isn't she like a pretty important character in those games? Ooh, fun playing the Deltarune games. How was that? I don't know anything about those games except for that one of them is named Chris, and there's a lot of memes going around. Chris, where the fuck are we? And that's all I know about those games. That's the only meme I know about those games. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that they think Deltarune is better than Undertale. I personally haven't played either of them, so I have no opinion.
What? No. What do you want?
Why did you take my floatstone? And the 2006
reboot trilogy, she's essentially a second protagonist. Obviously not the title character, kind of like the Vegeta to Spyro's Goku. Oh, okay, so she's like literally like a super important character. So like that makes sense because Vegeta's like a super important character. Like arguably like because Vegeta's arguably like another protagonist. Like obviously he's not like the title character, but like because I haven't seen like all of Dragon Ball, but like I've seen enough of it to know that like Dragon Ball wouldn't go without Vegeta. Like Vegeta is a very important character in that show. Ooh, fun. Deltarune has too big of a story that it is hard to get into. That makes sense. Cause like, therefore you like Undertale more. That, yeah, I can see that. Cause Undertale is like cause it's one story that's like all kept in one game, whereas Deltarune is like, I don't know how many games it's going to have. Or I guess, is it chapters? Sorry, I guess they're chapters. Sorry. I'm very bad at upkeeping with that kind of stuff. It's 7 chapters. That is a lot of content. I feel like that would be a lot to upkeep, especially, yeah, one of my brothers has been playing Deltarune, and he's been like, okay, so he's the brother who's like attempted to explain he's like he's basically already explained Undertale to me, and he's attempted to explain Deltarune to me, and I'm gonna be honest, like, he has not been able to explain Deltarune to me, and he's been able to explain, well, okay, I say he's tried to explain Undertale to me. He's the only thing I understand about Undertale is like that there is a character named Sans Undertale in it. And you're, I think, a child. I think that's it. I know that there's a funny skill, and then like the do. At this point, I think it's funnier if I don't know anything. Well, obviously, I know that there's like 2 paths and that jazz, but like at this point I'm like, isn't it funnier if I don't know what happens in the game? Like, okay, so Undertale is a very widely renowned game for being a very well done story about I think it's about morality at its core. There are like 3 paths that you can take, where it's like there's a pacifist route, there's a genocide route, and then there's like a middle of the road route where you like kill some people but leave some people alive. But like the main story in the middle of it is that like there's like a line in it that is just like where you look in a mirror and it's like, it's still you. After everything, it's still you. And it's like, and it's basically like a, you know, after doing all of these things, like because the way that it's supposed to be played is that you do the pacifist path first, and like then you get to know these characters, and then you care about them, and then you do and then I don't know if when you do like the middle of the road path, but then
then you do the genocide route and you have to kill all of them. And like the thing is that like while you're killing them, they're still like, a lot of them are still like, oh, but we still love you and we still believe in you. We still believe that you're better than this. And then like you get to that mirror and it's like, it's still you after all, like after everything, it's still you. And it's kind of like a, you know, it's like a self-reflection game more than anything. At least that's from what I've heard. Because I haven't actually played it. I have no idea about Deltarune though. The only thing I know about Deltarune is that there's a character named Chris. And then there's a little goat, deer looking character. And then there's like a lizard looking character. And it looks like they go through portals. And there's supposed to be like 7 chapters part of the game. But it's made by the same person who made Undertale. But basically they're video games. So, if that at all answered your question there, Taurus. Oh, also spoilers for Undertale. If anyone cared about Undertale spoilers. Team 15? No, I got the perfect Pokemon out for Tinkatig. Send out the baby! I'm going to destroy your bloodline. What do you mean poison tail? It's a metal type. Kind of. You know more than you did before, and that is what matters. Exactly! I forgot that poison doesn't affect him, but it's a good thing that ground type does! I love how I accidentally 4D chessed myself into a great position. I didn't do it on purpose, but that's how you know I did it correctly. Wow, she really just went and stole my float stone. Get float stoned, idiot. I'm trying so hard, but I can't find it. I just stare into the tall grass. Man, could you imagine being like 8 and trying to like wade through tall grass to find Pokemon? I think I'd be terrified out of my gourd. Like, look at her. She's so tiny. The grass is like the same size as her. And she's just out here. That's just terrifying, yo. I am the tall grass. Like, that's terrifying, yo. Like, I would get lost in the tall grass, man. Some of the there are Pokemon that are bigger than her. From the horror movie, to be specific. Oh my gosh. How could you? Yay! I did not read that. I meant to read that, and then I didn't. Where is it? Oh. I guess I'll give it to you. Ooh, excuse me. Well, and since we're not allowed to use these, we'll just sell them for money. Cool. Man, selling the rare candies literally hurt my soul a little bit. I was just like, oh, do you realize how hard it is to get those? Oh. Yes, Marie. You know exactly how hard it is to get those, but you're not allowed to use them, so you might as well sell them. They won't help you here. Okay, we need more of that. We need some of those. You can never have too many antidotes. Okay. Well, since I'm here, might as well get it on my map. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so for dark type, okay, you would probably be good. Do I remember what is super effective against dark type? Nobody help me. I got this. I mean, I don't got this, but it's fine. I mean, you'll probably be fine. Is flying type super effective against dark type? Now I feel stupid. Now I gotta look up cutscenes for that Spyro trilogy. I cannot wrap my head around going from David Spade to Billy West, Philip J. Fry in Futurama, to Wayne Brady for a sequel character. Also, Mark Hamill is the final boss of the trilogy. What is with Mark Hamill being, like, bosses? Wait. Let me look up if Mark Hamill is the person who I think it is, actually, before I make this joke. Yes. Okay, what is with Mark Hamill being, like, the evil villain in so much media? 'Cause, like, he was, like, the villain in... Okay, yeah, he was Luke Skywalker, but he was, Lord Ozai. Yeah, he is really good at it, honestly. He's really good at it. 'Cause he was Lord Ozai. He's now the final boss of the trilogy of, the Spyro trilogy. I'm not gonna remember what other villain he was in off the top of my head, am I? 'Cause there was another one that I was like, oh, he was a villain for that? I had no idea. And then, but like, it makes sense. And now I'm gonna have to look it up. But he's been in so many things. I'm not gonna know. Oh my god. He's in so many things. Oh. You know what? The joke still lands. He was also Sticky Beard in Codename Kids Next Door and Skips in Regular Show. Also cannot forget the Joker. Exactly. You know what? He's just a good actor, you know? He knows what he's doing. Okay.
Okay. I feel like flying is not something dark type is
Weak against, but like, I don't want to put flying type in there if dark type is super effective against it. I know the thing is that like the typing I know that's super effective against dark type is bug type, but I don't have a Pokemon that knows bug type moves. I'm gonna throw my fairy type in there because fairy type's fighting type. I don't think I have a fighting type. Okay, so fairy type. Okay, fairy type is, we got fairy type. Do any of you have fighting type moves on you? We're fresh out of fighting type, so we have a fairy type. I just want to put in Pokemon that aren't going to be like immediately smashed to bits. Would my dark dragon type be okay? Do you think? The bigger question would be, would she listen to me? Would probably be the better question. I think I don't have any psychic types, which I know dark is super effective against. And then what was the other one that it was super effective against? I really should be better at memorizing this. Was it ghost type? Might have been ghost type. I don't have either of those types, so we're fine. So I might as well. Yeah. Might as well put her in there. Okay, and then I might as well... What's the... Okay, well... Autism has the most HP, so I might as well throw him in. Okay, that seems like our best bet then. Alright, here we go, laddies. Let's just hope Sweetie listens to us. I've been working on her friendship bar, and she hasn't been biting me as much. And she was kind of listening in that last battle. Before I exited out, and I was just like, actually, let's just save resources and call it quits, because I was gonna lose the battle. And people were like, well, that's cheating. And I'm like, okay, maybe so, but like, I did it anyway, so... well, I was gonna say, but I guess I can't do that now. We're just gonna run in. Let's go. Whoa, whoa. Hold it, you. Up ahead's the base of operations for Team Star's Dark Crew. You may not know it. You may know us as the Second Squad. Yup, and we don't take too kindly to random kids sniffing around our turf. Sorry, but if you don't turn yourselves around here, amigo, we'll have to send you packing. Wait, hold up. Just going on a hunch here, but are you that Garib kid? You know, that piece of work we're out to get for declaring war on Team Star? Maybe I am. Maybe I am, he says. Cool as a cucumber. Honesty's not always the best policy, you know. Man, this reminds me of the time I found out that the VA for Johnny Test and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone Wars is the same person, James Arnold Taylor. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. You know what's crazy? Another side tangent, not as long. Will I be able to pull this out? Okay, is this what I was thinking about? Oh my gosh, that is very loud. Okay. Let me just bring us over to here. I didn't mean to full screen that. Okay, so I don't know if this was the one I was thinking of, but
She did it! Seeing is believing, my friends. This has been Linny and Lynette's magic show.
You are not one of them, Jin Yuan.
What?
yeah, they have the same fucking voice actor. It's so crazy. Like, they have I mean, it kind of makes sense because VAs are part of an overall agency and the agency gives them the chance at the assignments or gigs. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just like, it's so crazy because like the rage. Oh, I think this is what I was trying to find. But yeah, the guy who voices, okay, it's so crazy because like the guy who like the two characters I showed, like they're complete opposites with voices, and the guy who voices them literally like he's so cool. I love him. I know. Like here, let me show like better Linny. So it's like Linny from Genshin Impact and Blade from Honkai Star Rail have the same VA. And like they're here, let me is there a way? Was this one who did that? Oh, this was the video I was thinking of. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's a minute long. 1 second. Okay, so this was the video I was thinking of, but like this was like his whole range.
It's the true manifestation of Golden Frieza. It's the true manifestation of Golden Frieza.
I'm a voice actor. He's charring his chesticles for locals in heat. Such a thirsty gorilla. He's charring his chesticles for locals in heat. Such a thirsty gorilla. I'm a voice actor.
Magic is an art of performance. Magic is an art of performance.
I'm a voice actor. My sword will be the last thing you see. My sword will be the last thing you see. I'm a voice actor.
Pikachu, you should not take me lightly. Pikachu, you should not take me lightly.
I'm a voice actor. Well, actually, Noir is outdated. I insist you call me Diablo. Well, actually, Noir is outdated.
Like it's crazy. The range is crazy. Look at.
Brats are pretty good, but not good enough. You brats are pretty good.
Look, it's crazy.
I'm a voice actor.
The range. The range. Anyway, I hope you heard. I hope you had sound for that. Actually, was there sound for that? I had the sound off for that whole video, didn't I? One second. Let me re-pull up the video. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Oh. Wait. A second. Let me... So, he said sound was off. Here. Let me replay it with sound. That's embarrassing.
It's the true manifestation of Golden Frieza. It's the true manifestation of Golden Frieza.
I'm a voice actor. He's charring his chesticles for locals in heat. Such a thirsty gorilla. He's
Like the rage is crazy. Look at this!
such a thirsty gorilla.
I'm a voice actor. Magic is an art of performance. Magic is an art of performance.
I'm a voice actor. My sword will be the last thing you see. My sword will be the last thing you see.
Like the range!
Pikachu, you should not take me lightly. Pikachu, you should not take me lightly.
I'm a voice actor. Well, actually, Noir is out.
Like this is all one person! How does he just make his voice do this?
Is outdated. I insist you call me Diablo.
I'm a voice actor.
You brats are pretty good, but not good enough. You brats are pretty good.
Like, how does he just fucking do that with his voice?
Actor?
Anyway, he's awesome. I love him. Oh, I'm sure there's lots of practice and a huge learning curve, but that's just so, it's so cool to me. Like, people could just do that and just pull that out, but also like the range, like the range, like he was just pulling out like, okay, the craziest thing to me was that a person who voiced a character, there was a person, okay, so for anyone who doesn't know, that was a voice actor who voices a character in Honkai Star Rail. He also voices Golden Frieza, and he also voices a character in One Piece, and also a couple of Pokemon characters, and also like a Genshin Impact character. And the fucking range on this dude, the fucking hell. Talent, amazing, wonderful, awesome. Talent, amazing, wonderful, non-stopping, all original, like wonderful. Like he just fucking does that.
You know what? Doesn't matter who you are, you're not getting through. Buzz off or get thrashed by me in battle, kid. What'll it be?
I'll take you on.
Gah, sassy kids like you are the worst. That's it, prepare to get stomped into the dirt.
I only have... I feel like we all could use a good thrashing, yeah. I only have 10 of this move. Okay, since I only have 10 of it, I'm gonna use like my other moves then. Use it for when I know for a fact I can't use anything else. Remember. Are you holding anything? Let me have it. I also have realized that like none of my Pokemon have evolved in a while, and that's probably because because they're leveling up super slowly, but I'm just like mentally poking them like, you okay in there? You doing alright? Oh, Autism's learning a new move. Oh, we probably should learn Poison Jab. Ooh. We should probably forget Poison Tail. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Ta-da!
Why did such a sassy kid have to be so strong? Grah, how the heck could I lose?
Because you're bad?
Well, whatever. It's your problem now. Finish up here for me, would you, bud?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. I had expected some of the 3 stages to evolve at this point. They might require certain items. I might have to double check that. She's new to the team, you know? Might have to have a little chat with her about that attitude. Sigh. I'm gonna go to the base now and give the rest of the squads a heads up. We'll come at you full force if you set foot inside, so you might want to consider turning tail. Either way, best of luck to you, amigo. Hasta la vista. Okay, let me... Ro-do-do-do-do.
I see you took care of the guards. Nice work.
Yeah.
Now, hold up in that base is Team Star's Dark Crew, the second squad. Their boss, Giacomo, pretty much runs the whole of Team Star, and he also produced that wild soundtrack of theirs himself. He's a sharp guy. Even our declaration of war won't have ruffled him in the slightest. His plan is probably to wear you down with a wave of grunts, then finish you off himself. No use trying to outthink strategic types like him. Bring him down with a head-on attack. Just keep on defeating as many Pokemon as you can until the big man himself shows up. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the second squad off the map.
Yeah, I think I will look that up real fast. Okay, so I know... I'm pretty sure Tinkatink just evolves at a higher level than I remember it evolving. Yeah, Tinkatink okay, so Tinkatink literally evolves at level 24. So I thought it was 23. It's 24. So she'll evolve the next level. This fun little guy doesn't evolve until like level 54, so he'll be a while. And then what was that? Smoliv? And this one's already in its second stage, so that one's fine. When does Smoliv evolve? And then Smoliv evolves 25, so I'm 1 away for I'm literally 1 level away for both of them. Okay, and then when does Wingull evolve? Just out of curiosity, I think it's 40? No, it's 25, so we're getting close there too. Okie dokie. Okie dokie dokie, artichoke. Highest level requirement I know for Final Evolution above other pseudo-legendaries. Yeah, I think, yeah. And I knew that going in. I just think it's funny when people are like, why would you choose that one? It has such a high level requirement. And I'm like, okay, well, when I was building my team, it was the only, like, Pokemon that, like, fit with, like, the other Pokemon that I had chosen. Because the thing was, is that when I was choosing my team, I specifically wanted, like, Pokemon... I wanted to have as many Pokemon that I hadn't used before as possible. So, like... but I also was trying to have, like, as many typings as possible, like, as many typing, weaknesses covered as possible. And this is what we came up with. So... yeah, exactly. Why use Dino? Because it's badass, that's why. Because I wanted to, okay? Maybe... because I love my baby, I love my little tiny one. Look at her, she's so rad. I do think it's funny when people are like, wow, that's a really awful nature for that Pokemon. And I'm like, I literally could not care less what the nature is. I don't look. I mean, like, I'll look, but I don't care. I'm not gonna change it. I'm not gonna, like, farm for, like, a quote-unquote better nature, and I'm not gonna use items to get it a better nature either. I get what I get. It is what it is. I've accepted my fate. Why are you here? Careful now, Reap. Team Star has a unique way of doing battle. They call it Star Barrage. To get through it, you'll need to use the R button to send. I already know. If your Pokemon get low on health, come back here and I'll heal them up for you. Grunts you'll be facing will heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp out there. Okay. I believe nature mints exist at this point, so you no longer need to find a specific nature anymore. Yeah, but I also don't care. I never bothered to find specific natures. I literally would just, like, I would catch a Pokemon, I would look at what the nature was, I would go, okay, cool, and then I would just go with that Pokemon. Because I feel like a lot of people don't, I feel like I just play Pokemon on hard mode without realizing it sometimes. Maybe it's not even hard mode, it's just like slightly medium difficult mode. Beep, Kurtz. Heads up, gang. Some jumped up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. Clearly he doesn't know who he's messing with. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. To our unwanted guest, if you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. I already know. Okay, whatever. Here you go, enrichment. 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 Why is Jocelyn in the top 3? Wait a minute. Enrichment. You want to get an old DS so bad now? You should. Although they're probably expensive now. Enrichment. Enrichment. Finding a specific nature back in the day could be tough, and if you were farming a shiny legendary at the same time, it was grueling. Yeah, see, I was never about that. I was just like, if I find what I find, then whatever, but if I was just like... I was the person who was like, I want whatever the first, I was just happy to catch the first Pokemon I found. I was just like, whatever. I got the first Pokemon, I was like, I want this Pokemon. I caught it. Cool. That's what we're going with. He's way above our level. We gotta get the boss. I could have sworn I had Sweetie in the second spot. Why was Jocelyn there? What happened? Hi, dude. You look like every emo wannabe. You've done a real number on us, Party Crasher. Greep, was it? I'm Gyakmo. At the deck, I go by DJ Vice. Call me whichever. It's a vibe either way. Nice to meet you and all, but how about we skip straight to your outro? Don't worry, I'll play you a sick requiem as you crash and burn. Let's get this party started. Old DS handhelds aren't that expensive in my search. It's the games that can fetch a premium, especially Pokemon games. I was lucky to find a few under $100. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, and then there's freaking Temu that's trying to sell, like, knockoff Pokemon games for, like, 20 bucks or whatever, or, like, 60 bucks or whatever, and you're like, you're gonna get sued for that. You don't really think things through, do ya? Declaring war on Team Star is a real bad move. Okay, what happened? Oh. Oh, Sweetie just said, no, I'm not going. Okay, that's really funny, actually. That's a vibe, actually. Sweetie was just like, no, I'm not going. Ah. Good to know. Well, Metal Claw it is. This beat drop will bust your ears open. GJ Vice bringing the house down. Okay, well. Ha, how's that for an opening track? I'll spin you up good, Party Crasher. You know, if you have something you want to go work on, you can just go work on your music instead of, like, dealing with this. Can your poniard not? You found knockoff reproductions in your local game store. Don't need Temu for that. By all means, they work mostly the same, but I want to preserve the connection between my games without possibility for issues, so I search for legit copies. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just like, Temu, you're gonna get sued for that. I don't think, because they were trying to claim that they were like legit copies was the thing. It was just like, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. It looks like the 40-year-old who hits on 18-year-olds at his small hometown bar and still lives with his mom. Damn. You guys are coming up with roasts that are like so specific but hit so hard. I love it. You know what? I'm just gonna let him take himself out actually. I forgot I had the Rocky helmet on Love, so Love actually will win this time. Yippee! I hope I get enough points. What do you mean you're... Oh, I forgot about the stupid fucking reverb room. Time to up the tempo. This show ain't over yet. Oh, okay. God fucking damn it. I forgot about the fucking vehicle. Hey, I only make roasts that I have experienced personally. Is he gonna run me over again? Yippee! Butterfly. Well, heart head. No, that's not very effective. This is probably a bad idea, actually, because he can now use literally any steel-type move. God, why did I fucking do that? I was a fucking idiot. Okay, barking at now. Jeez, I feel like he's always barking at shit. Would you swiftly and kindly stop trying to run me over? Don't run! I was trying to get to my bag. Now this idiot's gonna think I was trying to run from his car. I ain't no fucking bitch. The only person I run from is Cynthia, okay? And I will 100% admit that. I'll admit that. Cynthia can be scary. For many DS Pokemon games, you can verify their legitimacy by shining a light through the cartridge. Shining a light through it will turn it purple, much like shining a light through your fingers turns it red. Oh. Fancy. Well, the more you know. Oh! That mouth was very close. I mean, if you were a lamb, he probably would have been running you over to make lamb chops. Man. Taurus, are you saying you would run me over to make lamb chops? Can you stop throwing shit at me? It's very distracting, vehicle. Finally! Gosh. Love finally wins. Oh, that's not what you're saying? Okay. Just thought I'd check. Good. Stupid vehicle. I'm glad your vehicle died. It was annoying me. Guess that's that. I'd be the Pokemon in front of you trying to save your butt. About a year and a half ago. Guess that's that. What's up, Giacomo? Did something happen? Big Boss just wanted my take on some stuff, so we had a chat and settled on a few plans. A few plans? Like for what? Operation Star, first of all, and also a new code of conduct for the team. You know how tons of new members have joined up recently? Well, we figured we gotta make some team rules, like a code, so we'll all be on the same page. Nice! You'll come up with a great code for us, won't you, Giacomo? Ha! No thanks. Way too much pressure. I mean, yeah, I used to be president of the student council, but you know everyone ended up hating me after that, right? Of course we know. You forced a ton of stuffy rules on everyone, and they wouldn't take it. We got some other nerd to replace you after, like 5 minutes. I cannot help but concur. Male students' hair must stray no further than 1.8 inches below the nape, and so forth. Your rules were vexation made manifest. My point exactly. So, you'll all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. He looks like Larry's disappointing younger sibling. Like he's the reason Larry has that face. No, that's not fair. The reason we all know that the reason Larry has that face is because he has 3 jobs. No. If he also had this kid as his younger sibling, I too would also have that face. But like, oh, so he's also the guy that never got anywhere after high school and dropped out after a week of college because it was too hard. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Well, okay. There was also issues with, like, bullying within the school, which is why they created Team Star. But then, like, now there's issues where, like, now there's issues where, like, there are a bunch of people who are leaving school to go to Team Star, and they're causing issues with like people in Team Star are now causing well or no, it's that the issue was resolved now, and that the original the original girl who started Team Star was like, oh hey, now that the issue is being resolved, we don't need Team Star anymore, so we can like dissolve it, and so people can go back to school. But the only way to like dissolve it is like, but like these guys, the other people were like, hey, we'll never give this up, so we have to do it the hard way. But he probably has 3 jobs because of him. Got to put food on the table and support his antics. I mean, yeah, he literally ran away from college to go make tunes for their little friendship band. The little friendship D&D group where they all have fucking matching outfits. So my point exactly is you all agree that I shouldn't be let anywhere near this new code. But you always know what's best for the team, Yakumo. You look out for us. You've earned our trust many times over. Without you, Team Star just wouldn't work. That stuck-up student council pres isn't who you are anymore, man. A code written by the Yakumo I'm looking at now, I'd follow that any day. As would I. Okay. Thanks for the ego boost, everyone. I'll do it. I will write up that damn code. Oh, well, I guess he said darn, because this is a Pokemon game. Oops. I did the best I could. I wrote that code myself, and there's no going back on it now. My days as a boss are over. So here, take my star badge, would ya? Well, I'm glad we're friends. Thanks for your badge. Glad we're cool now. I'll give you this choice TM2. You earned it fair and square. I think it's funny that he's like, yeah, I lost fair and square, so I'm gonna give up my thing, and then he gave me fucking foul play as a TM. You're sending me mixed signals here, dude. So this is how the party ends. But let's talk about those Pokemon of yours. They're crazy strong, huh? You learned those trainer chops at the academy? Like what moves you should use and stuff? Sure did. Huh, okay. You like it at the academy? Having fun? Never underestimate a normal type specialist. They are only weak to one type, and since they can't hit anything super effective, they must rely on competitive strategy. Normal types? Okay, that is why normal type specialists scare the shit out of me, okay? Literally, why do you think every time I play through Pokemon Black and White, you know what gym leader scares me the most? Fucking Lenora. Lenora scares the absolute shit out of me every time. Every time. Literally, none of the other gym leaders hold a candle to her. She is literally the one I'm most scared of. Lenora is the one that scares me the most. Whitney, Lenora, Norman, when will we learn? We won't. That is the thing. We never will. It's always the normal type ones. It's always the normal type ones. Lenora is the gym leader that literally scares me the most. And everyone's always like, why? And I'm like, because she has normal types. And there's like, I think there's only like 1 or 2 fighting types that are available in Black and White. And you have to go like searching through the forest to find them. And there's only like a couple of moves. No, Lenora, I have to show you a picture of Lenora now. Like, I know you're making a pun, but like, she was one of, okay, I named my cat after her, okay? For anyone who doesn't know, my cat Ellie is her full name is Elisa Lenora. I named her after my 2 favorite Pokemon Black and White gym leaders. Okay, Where's a good picture of her? Okay. This right here is Lenora. That is really pixelated. Nintendo got in trouble for this? Damn. But she's literally like my favorite gym leader. Like, she's so cool. One second. Now I gotta do a comparison. Oh, you are right. Interesting. No kidding. Sorry to interrupt, are you Giacomo? Whoa, wasn't expecting a giant pompadour to make guest appearance today. Yeah, I don't see a super big appearance, but like, copyright issues are like a whole can of worms that I don't understand, so... You get a Quaxwell to style that up for you? I'm just after a quick word, would you mind? Sure, I can tell it's gonna be something annoying, but I guess I'm newly freed up for time. Thanks, I'll get straight to it. Seems all of you in Team Star are headed for expulsion if you keep up your current activities. So why don't you break up the team and start attending class at the academy again? That's what you want to know? As it happens, we're actually waiting on a pal, though we don't know if they'll be coming back. A pal? A close friend of yours, are they? They're only the strongest boss in all of Team Star. Like how there's a top champion who's the absolute #1 trainer, you know? They're the one who invited us other bosses to form the team. We call him the Big Boss. And where's this big boss of yours now? Wouldn't we like to know? We haven't heard from him in, I don't know, must be 1.5 years now? We thought that if we kept Team Star going, then they'd get back in touch one day. It wasn't copyright. The Mammy caricature is rooted in racist ideology. While the racism behind it may not be what we think of, it still exists in certain circles. It's why they removed the depiction of Aunt Jemima from the bottles. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Oh. See, now that you point that out, I'm like, oh. Like, as soon as you said Mammy caricature, I'm like, oh. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah. Thank you for the information. Yeah, I appreciate that. Because that wasn't readily apparent to me. I'm like, ooh. Yeah, I can see how there would be issues with that. Because obviously there would be, like, there is a lot of racist ideology and systemic racism in the Mammy caricature. And I can see why there would be issues with that and why Nintendo would get in trouble for that. So thank you for that information. I do appreciate that. Because I was just sitting there looking between the Aunt Jemima bottle and looking at Lenore, and I'm like, I don't see how they look similar. And anyway, thank you for that information. I was just like, I know I'm face blind, but I don't think I'm that face blind. They don't look the same to me.
But the teachers keep pressing us to call it quits, and then we get party crashers like you two. Maybe the big boss did ditch us. They were talking about breaking up the team before and all. So Team Star and this big boss of yours, they're really that important to you? Is the sky blue? Let me put it into words you eggheads at the academy might understand. They're my greatest treasure. Bro, I'm gonna start crying. I was never yeah. I also was never taught about this. Yeah. I've heard about it in passing, but it is obviously not something I think about right away when I see characters like that. So thank you for being willing to point that out to me in a knowledgeable context, because it is something that I am working on being able to pick up on, but obviously it is something I am. Is the sky blue? Technically only half the time. Melancholy, that is such an actually kind of response. Is the sky blue? Actually only half the time. Sometimes it's gray, and sometimes it's black, and sometimes it's orange. Bro, I'm losing my damn mind. That is so funny. They're my greatest treasure. Bro, I'm gonna start crying. That is so nice. Garip, it's me. It seems Giacomo no longer carries his star badge, the symbol of his status as a boss. Well, if you live in Seattle, then it's less than a fourth, because their sky's usually gray with rain clouds. And if you live in Britain, it's usually never, because it's always raining there. He gave it to you, did he? Yeah. I see. With its boss out of the picture, the second squad is pretty much done for. Oh, Giacomo. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Now about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Wow. I took the liberty of adding some new entries to the range of TMs you can make at TM machines. While Blackface may not be shunned, there are still caricatures from it that it still exists. Think to yourself how many times you've seen the sassy black friend or the thug hoodlum. Yeah, I know a lot about that from watching a lot of YouTube. Okay. I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people tier listing YouTube apology videos. I don't know what kind of person that makes me, but there are so many apology videos about famous YouTubers doing blackface. It's kind of appalling. And that's why I know about that. It isn't that upsetting that there are so many apology videos that people can like that people have been able to make, like, what was it? Someone was able to make like a Guess Who game out of like YouTuber apology videos. Ugh. But yeah, that's why I know about those kinds of things, but the fun platforms we share with people. In Nintendo's defense, they honestly did not know.
Yeah, they did not have the same Atlantic slave trade and Jim Crow follow-up that the US had. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, at least in Nintendo's defense, they did not know. So, at least, you know, they probably did not know, and, you know, yeah, so, oh. They had a little kid at our college youth baseball tournament who did blackface, and it was a whole thing. Oh my god, no, they... Oh shit. Taurus, no. Holy shit. Awesome. Yeah, it's a fun time. But yeah. In any case, you did some solid work out there, so much so that you deserve an extra reward. Someone from my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs. Hi, Penny.
Hello, I'm Penny from the supply unit. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stairs. I was glad to help. Oh, so you do remember. But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall as part of my independent study. You know, the treasure hunt.
I was gonna make a PNG model for myself, but when I finished and looked back at it, I was like, this looks like blackface, let's scrap the whole thing. Ooh, yeah, you ever had those moments where you're like, ooh, you're like, actually, how about, nah. You're like, actually, let's not go there. I know one person who, so they have like a face cam, and they were like, well, I don't want to like wear the same shirts for myself every day, so they put themselves on like, they put their face cam on like different game things, and for one of their games of Mario Party, he put like his face pixelated on like a star. It was so funny for Mario Party. You're like, I was going for Shadow Creature, but ended up at Hate Crime. Oopsies! Boyfriend was one of the older guys who had to pull the kid to the side and had to discuss with him why it wasn't okay to do this. The kid was 5, and you're like, ooh. You're like, I was going for Shadow Creature, but ended up at Hate Crime. I'm good with machines and hacking and stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So here you go, your bonus reward from Cassiopeia. You should be able to make a ton of TMs with those. And Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of Team Star's bases. Also, I heard all about how you had your Pokemon charge into battle. Seems you were pretty amazing. With the trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. There's 4 more squad bosses left, so, good luck. Okay. Well, before we go, let's have one last picnic. Do you love me yet? Yay! I just gotta keep feeding you sandwiches and brushing you and loving on you, and eventually you'll love me forever. She's got 2 hearts! Guys, she's got 2 hearts! The love is inevitable. Where are you at? 5? Okay, we're good. We're maxed. Where were you at? You had 5. Perfect. Reminds me of the time I didn't know that monkey was used as a racial term, but thought it was just a fun thing to call people who are silly like a monkey. Oh gosh. Or the time my mom didn't know that the coons her patient was talking about weren't raccoons. Oh gosh. Turns out the 5-year-old didn't do it to himself, his black teammate did. Oh no! Yeah, not the same, but I found out the fun way when I was like 12 that one of my classmates was calling me Ritz. Yeah, I didn't know about the monkey thing either. I was just like, that's a new one. But yeah, one of my classmates was calling me Ritz. Like the cracker. Because it was his subtle way of calling me cracker. So that he wouldn't get in trouble. Yeah, it was when I was like 12, so that was a new term I had to be taught at the tender age of 12. Did we keep it family friendly? Good. Don't you love the way that kids... I was gonna feed you a sandwich. We're low on HP. No, we're not. Never mind. We don't need a sandwich. Okay. Right. Actually, I mean, it's a flying type one. I probably could go get that Titan. And that'll be a problem for next time. Okay. It is unfortunately 10:40. Okay. Oh, it was other white kids, 100%. But like, you know, I didn't even know what the term meant. I was just like, why is he calling me this? I didn't even know what it meant. I was like, what is this? I was like, what? Yeah, wannabes, the lot of them. I was like, I didn't even care that I was being called it. I was more just like, why? I was like, okay. Like, okay, whatever. I was just like, alright, whatever. Alright. Unfortunately, I must go. It is 10:40. And I have work tomorrow. Yeah, he called me at like twice, and then I told my mom because I asked her what it meant, and then she called the school, and he lived down the street from us, so she told his mom, and like apparently she like went ballistic on him, so he never called me that again. Insert racial truth about America that I won't type out because I don't want Mareep's channel flagged. No, I didn't think so. Like, you know, like, I didn't even care that I was called it, but like, my mom cared, so, you know, it's like, it's our word. Like, you know, at this point, like, I don't care. People, you know what? I don't care. It's not our word. And you know what? Rightfully so. I think, you know what? I think people can call white people, I think every other race is allowed to call white Americans whatever the hell that they want at this point. I think that we've earned it. I think that we've earned it right now. I think we've earned it at this point. I don't think we have the right to like claim the words that they have used to justify the rightful anger that they feel. You know what I mean? Anyway, and that's all I will say on that. So anyway, the white word is privilege! Anyway, exactly, 20 points to melancholy. Anyway, so with that, I will say I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching me play, honestly, a little bit of Pokemon. I'm pretty sure most of this stream was me just like going on a tangent about Skylanders. I feel like half the time I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this, and then I go on like a tangent, and that takes up like half of stream time. I hope you guys are here for the ADHD, because it's never going away. And it's just ADHD time. But anyway, so for anyone new here, I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Time. Although sometimes I'll stream on Fridays instead of Thursdays. It usually just depends on how my week is going, but usually it's Thursdays. And if anyone's new here, this is my new model. It's my color model. Hi, thank you. She's new. I love her. And she's very wonderful. I am also always welcoming game requests if anyone has any. At this point, I know I'm gonna have to restart my playthrough of Fossil Fighters Champions, because for some reason my laptop where my old Fossil Fighters Champions save was, like, my laptop will not let me move the save data to my PC, so we're just gonna have to restart it. And at this point, I'm mostly just deciding about whether I want to set up my 3DS to be able to stream it that way, or if I want to do it on my totally legit DSi, like I was doing on my laptop. And mostly at this point, it's mostly just like what would be easier on the PC to do, like. Yeah, so it's just like what would be easier for setup reasons, you know? I'll figure it out. I haven't decided yet. It's kind of a coin flip at this point. But for any of that, I don't know what I'll be playing on Tuesday. I haven't decided yet. But we shall see. I hope you guys stay safe. I hope you guys are staying either cool if you're in very, very hot climates, or you're staying warm if you're in very, very cold climates. I'm in a very temperate climate right now, because we're in like 30s right now, which is actually where I want to be. So all of that. So let's see, who are we able to raid tonight? Because all of that. And probably next time I stream Pokemon, we will have like a whole bunch level up. We'll have a whole bunch evolve, like all in a row. So it'll be a very exciting Pokemon stream next time we stream it. So let's see who is awake that I can go raid. Oh my god, why was my volume all the way up on my phone? Why did I do that to myself? Oh my gosh, I swear. Okay. Well, Shia, who I normally raid on Sundays, is not on anymore. So we can. Ooh, let's go raid. Let's go raid Ren. I don't think I've raided her in like forever. Let's go raid her. And she's playing the new oh, Boo's on. I could go raid. Here, wait, we can cancel it. Wait, cancel that. We could go raid Boo. Let's go raid Boo. I can't raid her. I only have 2 people here. Boo. Okay, let's go raid Bren then. Yeah, let's go raid Ren. We'll go say hi to Ren. Remember to always to be respectful and happy and to be polite to the people that we're saying hi to. For a raid message, I guess we'll say sheep raid. Kitty. Favorite Skylander. There. That should be the raid chat. Because we mostly were talking about Skylanders. Okay, like I said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I love hanging out with you guys. Honestly, literally what got me through work today, because I had like a horrible room full of very gross puppies, was I was like, I have raid today. I get to talk to my chatters. I have stream today. So I love you guys. I look forward to talking to you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys again on Tuesday. All right. Goodbye.